And this process is just patently unfair. I thank the majority for 2 amendments. That was nice. But isn't it interesting that as a Democrat, 100% Democrat, one that has been consistently a senior Democrat, that when I came down here in 1998, when it was Gingrich's bill, when the author was young, when it was a Republican-sponsored bill, and I went before the Rules Committee, I had 7 amendments ruled in order. Each amendment was given 30 minutes. That's 210 minutes of debate time. And now, when my party, the party that says they are promoting this legislation to foment, to foster, to encourage, and to engage the people of Puerto Rico in a democratic process, the Democratic majority has decided to give me 2 amendments. And then 10 minutes each. Well, you do the math. That's 10 to 1. 10 times more time. And that's just on mine. I want everybody to remember. I think it's kind of sad. Dorothy Height. You know, there's a wonderful ceremony. I would have liked to have been at that ceremony. Here's a woman who gave everything for freedom, for civil rights. And this Congress couldn't wait till after the funeral arrangements were completed to begin this debate. You don't want people on this House floor to hear this debate. You don't want a full, compelling, articulate debate on this issue. You want this issue done today. You want it done quickly. You want it done swiftly. I'm telling you, this is going to blow up just like the Goldman Sachs derivatives blow up that don't have any transparency. And then everybody's going to say, what? That happened? We don't know how that happened. We don't know what room that was put together in. We don't know who put it together. Well, we are going to make a case today. A case today that this bill is just not what it pretends to be. It is a bill. I mean, listen to yourselves. You say, well, we got to stop the current system. I agree. I don't like the current colonial system of Puerto Rico either. I think it's a bad system too. I would like to eliminate it and make sure that it ends in Puerto Rico. But you want to know something? I want to do it with respect to the people of Puerto Rico. I want to make sure that as we engage in this process, So I just want to read something to you. Here's what it says. It says that the people of Puerto Rico will be able to vote for statehood. But guess what? We don't define what statehood means. I think statehood, they should continue to have their Olympic team. Because the statehooders say they can continue to have their Olympic team. I think statehood should continue to speak Spanish and be the predominant language, which it is today, under statehood. I think that's fine. But we don't get to debate it or discuss it. I think that there are many issues that we should look at, but we're not going to define statehood because you know what? The proponents don't want a definition. Now, independence, we don't need to define that either. What's the one alternative that we define? The current status. You know, that's like, can you imagine Barack Obama going to John McCain and saying, hey, John, by the way, would you set my platform for me so when we run against each other, I have to defend and articulate what you have said my platform is? Because that's really what's happening here today. Moreover, this is what's going to happen today. The people of Puerto Rico are going to be engaged in a process in which, you know, one of the alternatives is going to be sovereignty in association with the United States. Let me repeat that. Sovereignty in association with the United States. People of America, call in if you know what that means. Call in right now if you've figured it out. I'm sure there's political scientists all over the country. You know what? It's okay if we don't understand it. The Congressional Research Service, that's what they're paid for. They got smart people there. You know what they said? it's ambiguous at best. And this is going to be a congressionally sanctioned, and one of the alternatives, our Congressional Research Service says they don't even have an explanation for. Let's make sure, let's have an
additional 30 seconds.
Let's vote no.
Okay. You'll do this additional 30 seconds?
Thank you so much.
Gentleman's recognized for an additional 30
Look,
seconds.
We had a debate the last time. If statehood wins, I'm going to support it. I'm going to support it. But it's got to win in a fair way. It's got to win in a fair way. And you know what? The people of Puerto Rico, 1967, 1993, 1998, they had a chance. Why is it that we're advancing this? What happened to the people of the District of Columbia, who on numerous occasions have begged and implored this Congress to take action, American citizens, and we have done nothing? And the people who have said, "Nah, don't think so," we're moving forward. Thank you so much.